Hello and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Wednesday the 17th of February 2021. Today is this last scheduled day of the Rio de Janeiro Carnival in Brazil, but sadly, extremely sadly, there has been no carnival this year, so no last day really. It looks like a spectacular event, something that can't really be done online. Some things we've been able to do online over the pandemic, of course. Some people have been able to work. Many people have discovered that they've been able to work online. But, festivities that require large numbers of people, like in one place, like the Rio Carnival, like in Thailand, we have New Year Songkran Festival in April, and also in India where they have the Holi Festival. These are just impossible events in the current situation. Let's hope this pandemic disappears quickly and we get back to a normal life at some point soon. I can hear lots of banging outside, construction work. They're trying to replicate the sounds of the Rio Carnival for me, but they haven't quite got the rhythm. Never mind, let's try today's Sudoku puzzle. It's a medium level puzzle today. Lots of medium level puzzles in the Guardian recently. I think maybe that's the most popular form. Maybe because not everybody's incredibly obsessed by Sudoku, though those people generally like the expert level puzzles. And the beginners puzzles can be a bit too easy, so some people looking for something slightly more challenging, but not something that will give them a headache. Maybe the medium level puzzle is suitable for you if you fit into that category. Right, so what do we have? Let's cast our eyes down and see what comes up to begin with. Okay, I see a 3 in this column here. I should quickly explain, of course. Medium level means we may get beginners. So it's a large grid divided into 9 segments. Each segment needs numbers 1 to 9 in all of its 9 squares. Each column needs the numbers 1 to 9, and each row needs numbers 1 to 9. For example, this segment here already has 6 numbers and is only lacking 3 more numbers to be complete. And this segment has none yet, and this row here already has 4 numbers, so it's looking for 5 more to complete it. Right, so the way we find numbers in Sudoku, if you are a beginner, is to look down and across. So usually, we see there's 3 coming down this column, 3 coming down this column, and a 3 in this row, meaning no other 3s can exist here or here or here or in this along here. And so logically that has to be a 3. And logically is a key word, of course. That is how we find the numbers. When you consider there's a 6 in this row going across, and a 6 in this row going across, and a 6 in this column coming down, if you tend to look along the rows and columns, you'll see that a 6 will have to appear here. I do apologize for the banging. I can't stop it. It's not me. Right. Where else are we going? Okay, I can see a 5 is going to appear here. Can you notice why? Just trying to plan forward a little bit. You're looking for why a 5 might go in this square here. Any ideas yet? Okay. You could pause the video if you like. I'll tell you the answer now to save time. There is a 5 in this row already. Okay. And this 5 will block this central column, meaning that we're going to have a 5 either in this square or this square, meaning this square will be blocked, right? So this square will be blocked by this 5, and this square will be blocked by a 5 here or here, and the 5 here will block this square, and therefore 5 has to appear in that square there. So it's kind of a bit chess-like in some ways. You're looking forwards a couple of moves. I think if you do this, it can save you from filling in too many candidates at the beginning, which I think is not a good idea. There's a 6 in this row, 6 in this row, 6 in this column, 6 here. 6 is surrounding everywhere except this square. That's the only unaffected square, so we can put a 6 in there. There's a 3 in this row, 3 in this row, so this square and this square are blocked by this 3 and this 3, meaning a 3 has to appear in the bottom right cell of that particular segment. Okay. Anything else we can see that looks particularly easy? I see there's a lot of blank space up in the top here. We may end up filling in quite a lot of candidates to get the answers there, maybe. There's a 7 in this row along here, 7 in this row along here, meaning there's a space where we can put a 7 here. There's a 7 in this row here, and a 7 now that we just filled in blocks this column, so blocking here, that's the only possible location for a 7 now. And 7s are surrounding everywhere except here. If you look, 7 down this column, 7 in this column going up, 7 in this row, 7 in this row, so the central square of the whole grid has to be a Lucky 7. Lucky 7 was an album by jazz pianist Bob James. It's an oldie but a goodie. Okay, where else are we going? Okay, there's a 1 missing in this row here, and there's an intersecting 1 here blocking this square, so 1 is forbidden here, 1 will have to appear here, and the other missing number from this row is 4, so we can write that in now. That's actually the first 4 in the whole grid. We weren't given any 4s at the beginning. That's the first one to arrive, so welcome 4. Okay. Okay, 5 is going to appear here, and look in a similar way that you did finding this 5 up here. You'll get to see that 5 will appear here as well. Do you see it? Look along the rows and columns. So if you imagine this 5 comes down this column here, and this 5 comes along this row here, a 5 will have to appear here or here. Right? Got it? There or there. That's the only possible location a 5 can go. Blocked here, so we'll go there or there. We don't know which square yet, but we know it's somewhere there. So then if you extend those 5s along, there can't be a 5 here or here. There certainly can't be a 5 here. That blocks that square there. So a 5 will appear in that location. Noisy trucks driving past too. I do apologize. I hope this is not affecting your concentration too much. In this back to the central area again, there's a 9 blocking this central row, but we don't yet have a 9 in this segment, and so we can fill in a 9 here like that, and we can use the 9 that we just filled in, bring that down this row, 9 in this column, bring 9 down this column, 9 down this column, so blocking. There's only 1 square left where we can put any number, a 9, sorry, and it goes there. Let's keep that 9 in mind as we consider it blocks these 2 squares. So we'll put a 9 up here. Okay. I think I'm going to focus on this middle area. Can I see anything else? Oh, sorry. This 5 extends down here in this column as we just looked at before, and the 5 intersecting here blocks 5 in this row. So there is a 5 there. We might be able to do this without pencil marks today. 5, there's a 5 is missing in the central area. It has to go here. The last number is 2. We may be able to get by without using any filling in any candidates. That's unusual, a medium level, quite common at easy level. But maybe not. Maybe we still will need to do that. Let's see. In this column here, the missing numbers are 4 and 8. We don't have a 4 or an 8 in this column yet, but the 8 blocks this square from being 8, so we can fill in an 8 up here, and the last remaining number is a 4, so we can write that in now. Okay, we can get this number because we can see that 4 and 3 have to go here and here. Can I explain that? So there is no 4 or 3 in this segment here. You agree? 4 or 3 needs to go here or here. Now you could see a 4 blocks this square here from being a 4, and there's also must be a 4 along here somewhere, so that square is blocked. So a 4 is going to appear here or here. 3, same thing. 3 is blocking this square, 3 is blocking this square, so that has to be a 3 there or there. So 3 and 4 have to appear here and here. So whichever number is left must go in here. In fact, the missing number is 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have an 8 yet, so we can fill that in now. There we go. Now we know that this is 3 and 4. Well, actually, let's just do it in a clearer way. I would say we know it's 3 and 4. This has to be 1 or 8. 8 is blocking here, but I mean you can see that from here as well. Look, 8 blocks these two squares, 8 blocks this square, and 8 goes there. So there is very often more than one way to find these numbers. The 1 goes in here, 1 blocks these two squares, 1 comes here. Now when we look back across here, we can see 1 has to go here, and 2 is our final number, so we can put that in. When we extend up here, we're missing 2 and 4. 2 blocks this square, 4 is our last number, so that goes there. When we extend this 1 up here, it blocks this square from being a 1, but we don't have a 1 in this segment yet, so we'll fill in a 1, and we'll put a 4 here, which is the last remaining number. Here we don't have a 1 yet in this row, so we'll fill in a 1, like so. If you remember, we said this had to be 3 or 4, didn't it? So 4 blocks this square here, so the 4 is there and the 3 is here. 4, 3, and down here, anything yet? It's 2 and 4 missing. No, we can't tell yet what's up here. 2 and 4 also. Alright, can't do any more there. So now let's come up to our empty areas. We have 2 empty segments. No numbers filled in yet. Let's see which ones we can do. Are there any we can do very easily? I think not, because I think we're going to end up with triples. If I'm thinking about this right, we're going to end up with doubles and triples in these columns. I think we're may have to fill in some candidates. I think we will. I think we're going to have to fill in candidates in these top segments, because otherwise you're doing too much work in the brain. And you know, we play Sudoku. We love Sudoku. We play it because we come to a solution, but we don't torture ourselves with it, do we? Well, I don't know, people are unusual, I guess, and they do their own thing, but I don't like to torture myself with it. So I'm just going to find out all of the missing numbers just by going through them. So in this column here, missing numbers are 2, 3, and 7. Okay, so 2 is a pair here and here. See, 2 blocks here, 7 blocks here. So that's there, and the other number was 3. So 3 goes here and here. In this column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 6, 8, and 9. 6, 8, and 9 are the missing numbers here. 6, 8, and 9. 6 blocks here, 8 blocks here, and 9 blocks here. Okay, and in this column here we are missing 1, 4, and 5. So 1 blocks this square here, 4 blocks this square here. I apologize if you can hear a cat meowing. I have no idea why. He just wants to play, I guess. And we're going to do something similar over here, where we, if we can we? Not quite as easy, maybe. So let's go through the candidates as we can. So 1, we can find a 1. There's 1 blocking here, 1 blocking here, 1 blocking here. So 1 is a pair of candidates here and here. 2 is blocking this top row, and that's it. We don't know where else it could go, so we're going to fill in 2 as a possible candidate. Oh, well, I was being overly optimistic before, hoping we would get by without filling in any candidates. 3, there's a 3 in this column, 3 in this column, so blocked, blocked, and blocking here. Aha! That's useful. I should have looked for that before. So I can get rid of that 2 immediately. That can't appear, because if you have 1 and 3, 1 and 3 like this, a pair of numbers in 2 squares, it can't be anything else. 1 and 3 can't now appear in anywhere else, and nothing else can appear in those 2 squares logically. So those are done for the moment. Right, next 4. We have a 4 blocking this top row. Any other 4s? No, we don't. So 4 we can fill in here, 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 and here. If you're wondering why I have some numbers in the top left and some in the bottom right, that's just these numbers in the top left I know are pairs of numbers within the same segment. Numbers that are in the bottom right are not pairs, more than pairs, greater than pairs, maybe I should say. Right, here we have a 5 blocking this square here, this 5 blocks this square here, this 5 blocks this column, and the 5 blocks this square here. So 5 will appear as a pair here and here. 6 is the next number. 6 blocks this square, 6 blocks this column, 6 blocks this square. So we can fill in a pair of 6s here and here like so. Next number, 7, we can find, because 7 blocks this column, 7 blocks this column, but remember, these 2 squares we already know, so that means there is only 1 square left now for a 7 to appear. And now that we've done that, we can come straight across and find this 7 here. Nope, can't exist, but it was part of a pair, right? So we can put the 7 in here. We are overwriting a 3, so we'll put that 3 in, and we'll put the 2 in here. And now we know that we can remove candidate 2 here, this, and we also know that 2 has to be a pair here and here. So I'm going to promote it to the top left. It's not really necessary, especially in a puzzle of this standard, but it can just help things move smoothly at a later time, I find. Okay, so 7. Now we haven't done 8 in this region yet, so we have an 8 in this column here, and 8 blocking these 2 squares in the top row. So 8 is down here, up here. So 8 is a pair here and here. The last number is 9. 9 blocks this central column, and 9 blocks this square here. So 9 is a pair here and here, like so. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. And guess what? Number 6 is feeling very lonely there by itself because no other candidates go there. So if you managed to find that 6 previously without filling in candidates, well done. I didn't, so I'll fill it in now. Notice that, remember to remove candidate 6 within the same segment here. Now if we bring that 6 across, remember 6 can't go there anymore, and 9 goes there. We had 6 as part of a pair, so 6 is here, 8 is here. Let's think about the number we just wrote in, this 8, that was part of a pair, so the 8 can go here, and we can remove candidate 8 here now. Is that okay? I'm going to fill in these missing candidates here. Missing here is 2 and 4, 2 and 4, and 2 and 4 here as well. Okay, 2, 4, 2, 4, is that right? 2, 4 there, 2, 4, okay, looks good. 5, 4, 2, 4. Okay. Oh, no. No. Not what I thought. I thought I'd seen something that I had not. What am I missing now? Oh, okay. So this 3 blocks this square from being a 3 now. Okay, 3 in this row means that that is now a 1. And our 3 appears up here now. Something is wrong here. This 9 blocks this 9 from existing now, so that has to be a 5. That has to be a 1. So clearly this is a 4. And this is our 5. That's our 4. That can't be a 4 now. That has to be a 4. That's our 2. There's 4 up. That's our 4. That's our 2. 4. That's our 2. That's our 9. Okay. Do I class it as medium level? Yeah, I think maybe, because we did have to fill in candidates in the top here. At first I thought, oh, this is really an easy level puzzle, not medium, but I'm, kind of inclined to agree that we did have to fill in candidates. Well, I certainly did. Had to fill in candidates in these empty regions at the top here. So I'll agree that it's a medium level puzzle for today. That's it for Wednesday. Thank you very much for joining. Let's see what level we have tomorrow. Bye bye for now.